Assistant coaches Taylor Kelly, Kevin Heenan, Sally Hahn, Lyle McIntosh, Connor Van Dyken, Colton Kuma, and Manny Gallegos. The Lions win the tip-off here to begin the game. Number 1, Jonah Tamir. And somebody's going to get called with the offensive foul. And it's going to be on number 24, James Moore. First personal, first team foul. And that's going to give the Warriors the ball here. Now, the Lions are fresh off of a narrow loss to 21st ranked ACU last weekend. But ready to rock Bill and Shirley Reynolds court. The Warriors currently sit in 5th place in the GSAC table with the blue and gold just behind them as James Moore grabs that rebound. Last season, William Jessup University won in overtime in the pit after hitting a buzzer beater to force overtime. Historically, the program are tied 7-7 in wins. So this is an ultimate tiebreaker for overall in program history. It was a very exciting game last year when William Jessup came to the pit. We'll see if the Lions can reverse it this time and pull away with the win. So it's a 0-0 game so far as we're 1 minute in. Jonah Tamir trying to set the tone early. Looking to the left side, passes it to Willis at midcourt. Willis to Gentry. Gentry from a distance. His 3 is up and off the backboard and going to be picked up by the junior Austin Dill. Gentry's going to steal it back from Medeiros. He's going to take it himself. Sack is going to come up with the rebound. A couple of second point opportunities here. And Isaiah Gentry finally gets it up and in for the Lions as the Lions strike first with 1.5 minutes into the game. Now I talked to Coach Brett Soliday of the Lions, and he said there's 2 very good guards, or 2 good guard dynamics on this William Jessup team. As number 14, Austin Dill puts that one up and in to tie up the game 2-2. So Soliday said to be on the lookout for numbers 4 and 1. Isaiah Milan as Willis puts that up and in. So Milan is 29 for 94 on the season. A 30% shooting percentage at the 3-point line, but a 42% field goal percentage. He takes a lot of shots, and that's something that Coach Soliday said that this William Jessup team loves to do. They like to shoot a lot, so they like to play fast. And then he also said to keep an eye on Luis Medeiros, the other dynamic forward for William Jessup. And he has a shooting percentage of 40% as well. He's 93 to 231, and he is a player to be watching out for on this Lions, for the Lions defense. As that's going to end up in the hands of Amajoy. Amajoy is going to pass it out, rebounded by James Moore. And also Coach Soliday said that the team shots, they need to have team shots that will incorporate to set the defense. Jonah Tamir shoots that one for the Lions as he comes back and tries to block it, but he makes contact with Milan on the way up. So the foul is called on Jonah Tamir, and it's going to send number 1, Isaiah Milan, to the free throw line here early in this game. So Milan is a senior at 6'1", a guard from San Diego, California. And Milan is shooting 78% at the free throw line, 56 of 71 on the season. We'll see if he's able to finish here. So he sinks the first shot. A couple of substitutions here for both teams. Entering the game for the Lions is number 1, Jonah Tamir, number 32, Christian Wilson, number 2, Kieran Hayward. Entering the game for William Jessup is number 20, Sam Howen. Number 15, Taryn Storyway. And it looks like those are the 2 substitutions for William Jessup. So Tomer's taking this one for the Lions, pushes it to the right wing or right corner as Hayward pushes it into Wilson. Wilson working his way in, and he gets it up and in and count the basket. So Wilson working his way against Howen. Now Wilson, the 6'5" sophomore from Temecula, California, his second year in the blue and gold, was working his way against the 6'9", so a 4-inch height difference, and Wilson is able to put the shot up and get contact on the way up, and this is going to take him to the line to shoot one. So his he completes the 3-point play as the Lions lead 9-4. Medeiros holds on to that one as Wilson's working on defense. Willis switches in transition on the pass to Medeiros. Medeiros passes it to a wide open Storyway. Storyway driving into the paint and puts it up and in. Tomer looking to get it back. He's tripped up a little bit, no foul called. Storyway driving into the paint. And he puts it up and in. So 4 quick points for Storyway. And he makes the score 9-8 in favor of the Lions. That shot is up and off the rim and picked up by Medeiros as McGee was trying to get the Lions on the board with a 3. A great box out there by Hayward allows that ball to roll out of bounds. So it'll be a Lions ball. A couple substitutions for William Jessup. Number 22, Jalen Johnson entered the game, and number 33, Wilson Lachals. Lachals is a senior from Danville, California. And Johnson is a sophomore from Fresno, California. So William Jessup University has always been a fierce competition for the Lions and a fierce rivalry here in the GSAC conference, especially in the sport of men's basketball. So entering the game for the Lions is Dominic St. Leon and number 3, Massi Mohammadi. As that shot's going to be rebounded by number 1, Isaiah Milan. Milan drives to the paint and pushes it back out to Lachals, but it's going to be a traveling violation as he drives to the paint. Or drives to the rim. St. Leon with the ball. Pushes it middle to McGee. St. Leon holds on. Trying to drive. Passes out to Wilson. Wilson drives to the paint. Being aggressive. Fake shot. Puts it back up and in with the right hook. So Wilson was able to create a little bit of space there against the 6'9" Sam Howland. So another traveling violation for William Jessup results in another turnover. So the Lions are looking to get something out of this turnover here. St. Leon to Mohammadi. Mohammadi to Hayward. Hayward working against Storyway. Storyway is going to deflect it and steal it away, and he's going to take it all the way down and take it in, but it's going to be off the backboard and off the rim, but it's not going to go in. So there's contact on the way up. And it's going to be a foul call on number 2, Karen Hayward. That's his first personal, 3rd team foul, and it's going to be a timeout for the Lions. And the score is 11-8 with 13:30. So number 15, Storyway at the free throw line. Storyway has been a threat to the Lions here so far. He's been dominant in driving to the paint and finishing strong. So he goes 1 for 2 at the free throw line. Trilling down the lead to 1. Mohammadi passes out to Hayward, and Hayward's going to get fouled by Storyway. Terrence Storyway is a 6'5 junior, a transfer from Lassen College, and he seems to be a defensive powerhouse and also very progressive on the offensive side as well. So it seems like a very great overall player as McGee tries to create space, gives it to Wilson. Wilson has been able to do his way against number 20, Howen. And that three is up on its way. The 6'9 freshman is able to pick it up for them with the defensive rebound as Milan drives the paint but unable to finish. Lions rebound. Mohammadi pushes it out to Hayward. Hayward driving in, and with the right hand's able to get it, but he doesn't go in. He gets the rebound and puts it back in. Milan against Daska. Passes in the Storyway, and it's clear. No contact was made. As the referee's calling out McGee for the flop. Christian Wilson's coming out as James Moore re-enters the game. So James Moore is a junior forward at 6'5 from Talco, Texas. Attended Mount Pleasant High School. And he's been a dominant force for the Lions in the key for the 3 years that he's been here. Kieran Hayward drives to the paint, puts it up with the right hand for a Lions 2. Lions lead 15-10. Matt Lyon against Daska. Lyon passes it in to Lachals. Lachals into the big man, Amajoy, and Amajoy puts it up with ease. Nico Daska, freshman guard, 5'7 from Costa Mesa. A local here. As Kieran Hayward drives that to the paint, and it's going to be an offensive foul against him. As number 22, Jalen Johnson, was able to hold his ground there and set his feet and brace for impact. So 14 fouls so far. That was the first one against number 15. My apologies. The scoreboard is not updated. That foul was on number 2, Kieran Hayward. Matt Lyon against Daska once again. Daska putting a hand in there, trying to cause havoc. Pass over to the big man, Amajoy. Amajoy against Moore. Dill against Azik Sek. As Gentry's going to come up with that still. Daska looks for the shot, passes out to Moore. Moore from a distance. And it's a three by the big man downtown. That's going to be off the rim and picked up by Sek. Daska back to Sek. Sek to Gentry. Gentry drives in, pushes it back out to Mohammadi. Mohammadi steps up and puts it up and in. So the Lions getting in a groove here as they're taking a 6-point lead, leading 20-14. And then just referee signaling to the shot clock operator to reset the shot clock. As it was at 25 seconds. We wanted to reset it at 29. So William Jessup ball here. Gentry's going to come up with the steal against number 14, Austin Dill. And Gentry's going to pull it up to Mohammadi. Mohammadi's three is up and in. Lions extend their lead here by 9. Ladera is trying to get that one back, passes it out to a wide open Dill, and Dill's shot is Missed and caught, rebound by Gentry. Mohammadi to Sek, and that's going to be deflected. As Sek tries to save it, it's picked off by number 4, Medeiros. Medeiros takes it all the way in. It's going to be in and out, rebounded by Storyway. And Storyway is going to put that one back up. So a second point opportunity there for William Jessup. Daska's shot is blocked. Gentry's there to pick it up and throw it in at James Moore. Moore was not ready, so it slides off of his inner elbow and out of bounds. A couple of substitutions here for William Jessup as starters. Number 1, Isaiah Milan, and number 2, Jaden J. Joseph re-enter the game. Now, number 1, Isaiah Milan, is a player that Rhett Soliday mentioned before the matchup, which is a dynamic player that they need to be watching out for. A pretty good crowd here this evening, Thursday evening game at Vanguard University. As Medeiros works against Willis, passes it back out, a little bit of a shuffle. Milan back out to Medeiros. Medeiros' shot is up and in, a three-pointer. Gentry to Mohammadi. Mohammadi's three is in and out. Milan rushes down court, then slows down a little bit, working against Willis. Great space, puts it up, draws contact on the way up, and it's going to be on Willis to foul. So it's a shooting foul to send Milan to the line. As mentioned before, Milan is a pretty good shooter at the free throw line, 78%, 56 for 71 on the season. And he's going to be shooting 2 here for William Jessup. And he sinks the first one. So Milan is 3 for 3 on the evening on free throws. And checking in the game for the Lions, number 10, Michael McGee. And Milan can't complete on the second free throw, so he's 3 for 4 on free throws for the evening, 75%. As Willis pushes to the middle to McGee. McGee to Gentry. Gentry working his way in against Day Joseph and passes over to McGee, who puts it in. And that shot is up by Day Joseph and in the hands of Gentry and Mohammadi. Mohammadi pushes it forward to Sek, and Sek's layup is going to be off the backboard, too strong, and rebounded by Milan. Milan against Willup. Going to push it out to Medeiros. Medeiros' three is up and in, and a quick timeout by the line. Willis working down court against Milan. Willis to McGee, working on the right side, and he's able to put it up and in through 2 defenders. So he finds the gap, he drives through it, and puts it away. Milan against Willis, finds a wide open Amajoy, and Amajoy puts it up. In it. Gentry to Mohammadi. Mohammadi to Willis. Willis from a distance. It's off the rim and rebounded by Medeiros. Milan for the three. Picked up by Gentry. Mohammadi working on the right side. Finds the center to Gentry. Gentry driving on the left side. Puts it up and in against Dill. Milan to Medeiros. And it's going to be tucked away. And Seck's going to slam it home. .6:30 remaining here in the first period. Lions 31. William Jessup 25. A 6-point lead. No shot, a traveling violation, and a couple substitutions. So entering the game is number 15, Taryn Storyway, who has been dominant in the key for William Jessup. And then number 20, Sam Howland. And there's one more substitution, number 22, Jalen Johnson. I believe Christian Wilson and Jonah Tamir checked back into the game for the Lions as well. So Tamir to Gentry. Gentry's three is up off the rim in the backboard and in the hands of Medeiros. Medeiros to Milan. Milan back to Medeiros. Johnson against Michael McGee. And McGee's pressure creates space for Jonas Tamir still. Tamir sends it to the left wing where McGee's shot is up and in. A three-pointer by McGee. A 34-25 lead here for the Lions with 5:14 remaining in the first period. If you're just tuning in with us, it's the Lions in the white jerseys with the gray letters, the gray numbers. And it's William Jessup in the blue jerseys with the white letters. A foul is called on number 10, Michael McGee. We have a couple of substitutions checking into the game for William Jessup. Number 23, Eric Keenebrew. And for the Lions, number 2, Karen Hayward. As Milan gets that into number 22, Jalen Johnson. Johnson gets it back to Milan quickly. So double team here, applying pressure. As that one's going to roll out of bounds, and last touch by Howland, and it's going to be a Lions ball. So Lions able to apply pressure on the offensive front of the William Jessup Warriors. And 4:43 remaining in the first. Tamir to Gentry. Gentry shoots it, and it's in and out, rebounded by Howland. That one's passed out to Johnson. Johnson back into Howland. Howland shot's a no-go, and it's rebounded by Hayward. Hayward pushes out to Gentry. Gentry's going to drive and put it up. And it looks like it's going to be an offensive foul against Gentry. So number 22, Jalen Johnson, did an amazing job of keeping his feet planted and bracing for impact. Milan, his pass is picked up by Hayward. Hayward's going to slow it down, pass it out to Tamir. Tamir to Hayward. Hayward from a distance. His three is up and in. Lions 3, and it's 37-25 in favor of the Lions. They extend their lead to 12 here with 3:42 remaining in the first period. Milan passes it over to Storyway, and it's off the rim and rebounded by Hayward. Tamir drives in, passes out to Hayward. Hayward travels, it looks like, on the way to the rim. So a couple substitutions. Number 24, James Moore, re-enters the game. And number 33, Wilson LaChalze, it looks like. Yes, it's the Lions in the white jerseys with the gray numbers, and William Jessup in the blue jerseys with the white numbers. Milan against Tomir. Tomir creating havoc. As that three-pointer is up and off the rim and picked up by Wilson. And there's going to be some contact there by number 23, Eric Kinnebrew. So Kinnebrew really trying to get the ball there. But it's going to be a foul on him in a Lions ball. So 3:01 remaining here in the first period. Tomir to Gentry. Gentry passes it into Wilson. Wilson out to Willis. Willis working beyond the arc to Tomir. Wide open Tomir. His shot is up and rebounded by number 23, Eric Kinnebrew. So big man Moore against LaChalze, and he's able to get the rebound. Tomir to Gentry. Gentry to Christian Wilson in the middle, and there's contact immediately made by number 23, Eric Kinnebrew. So it's going to be on the ground. So Lions ball. And a substitution, number 4, Luis Medeiros entering the game for William Jessup. Entering the game for the Lions is number 3, Massi Mohammadi. And number 10, Michael McGee. McGee able to prevent that one from going across half court. Tomir steps up to the line, puts it up and in, and it's going to be a two-pointer, but nonetheless, it helps the Lions extend their lead here by 14. LaChalze working on the outside against James Moore. That's going to be deflected and out of bounds. So it slipped off the fingers of Storyway and rolled out of bounds, and it's a Lions ball here. So LaChalze is getting subbed out. So Amajoy entering the game. Mohammadi, a great pass to McGee. McGee to Moore. Moore working in, and it's out and in, rebounded by Milan. Looking for Amajoy. And that's going to be batted away. And Isaiah Gentry's going to come up with a steal and almost puts it away, but there's foul on the way up. Contact was made, and the foul will be called on number 15, Terrence Storyway, as the crowd stands on their feet in expectation of a big slam. And that almost resulted in potentially another broken rim, another broken backboard here at Vanguard University. And if you're not familiar with that, that happened in the first home game against La Sierra University, where the Lions won 103-72. Isaiah Gentry slammed it home and broke the back support beams, and they had to move the game over to OCC, Orange Coast College, right across the street. So checking in the game is number 5, Aziz Sek, for James Moore. And Gentry's at the line shooting 2. He sinks the first one. So that was a real thing that happened. There's about a 30-minute delay until they try to figure out what they can do. There is no possible way to fix it that evening. Gentry gets the rebound, puts it up and in. So great effort there by Gentry as he gets his own miss and puts it up and in. Gentry has been a huge player for this Lions team, as at the last home game And an offensive foul called on number 1, Isaiah Milan, as the crowd gets wild here at Vanguard University. So in their win against Ottawa University of Arizona, Isaiah Gentry, I believe he broke the school record for the most steals or something like that. Maybe tied it up. But he had a historic night that evening, as he was blocked at one point in the game. He was blocked big time. And then after that, he scored like 14 back-to-back points to put the Lions in a good position to win. So McGee out to Gentry. Gentry's three is up and off the rim and in the hands of Storyway. Foul call on number 1, Jonah Tamir. So his first personal, 8th team foul. So that's going to send number 5 to the line, Matt Lyon. And Lyon has not shot many free throws, so he's 2 for 2 on the season. A perfect 100%. So his first free throw almost on the way. It's up and in, so 3 and 3 on the season. The referee giving a warning to McGee and Gentry. So one more shot here. Lyon looking to remain 100% on the season. And he misses it. And a rebound by McGee. 32 seconds left on the clock, a 1 second shot clock difference. And right into the crowd he goes. Trying to save that one, but it's going to be out of bounds, and it's going to be a Warriors ball. With 29 seconds left on the clock, there will be no shot clock, so they can play this one out for have the last shot of the half. And Medeiros as it. So here we go, ball with Medeiros taking it out. Lions on defense. And they pass it out to Lyon. Lyon working against Willis. 20 seconds on the clock. 18, 17. On the switch, and it's batted away by Gentry. Gentry to McGee, or a Sec, and Sec's gonna slam it home. And now it's gonna roll out of bounds. It's gonna be a Lions ball with 5.6 seconds remaining in the first period. Daska's coming in for the Lions. Nico Daska. And then for William Jessup, it's going to be number 22, Jalen Johnson. So Lions going to have a shot, an opportunity here to go out literally with a bang in the first period. Daska gets the rebound, and it's going to be stolen away. And he calls a timeout on the way down. So somehow, hand in the face, and Medeiros is able to score the 2, count the basket. Welcome back to the campus of Vanguard University of Southern California. My name is Joe Contreras, and it is an honor and privilege to follow along this evening's game with you. The rest of this second half here coming up, as the Lions lead 44-28 against William Jessup University. The Lions here are in the white jerseys and the gray letters. Or gray numbers. William Jessup is in the blue jerseys with the white numbers. The Lions, this is a contention between the 5th and 6th place teams in the GSAC. In the Golden State Athletic Conference. And number 4, Luis Medeiros, comes out firing in the half to start off with a 3-pointer. Let's look at the till of the first quarter, or the first period here. Referee says that foot was out of bounds, so it's going to be a turnover. So now we see a 51% shooting field goal percentage for the Lions compared to the 37.9 of William Jessup. 19 for 37. And it's going to be out of bounds, Lions ball. Some huge stats here to look at. The points in the paint, 20 for the Lions, 14 for William Jessup. 4 fast break points for the Lions. Offensive rebounds about even, 15 to 14. Total rebounds, 20 to 18, pretty even. So Coach Soliday making sure that this team stays aligned with their keys to the game of containing the 2 dynamic guards in Milan and Medeiros. And to make sure that they have team shots that will set the defense. So they're going to add 3, I believe they're going to change the shot clock to 3 seconds. Coach Lance Von Vogt was almost certain that the shot clock should have had expired. So the referee's over there discussing it with the scoring table, trying to figure out what time should be on the game or the shot clock. And the referee's going to meet up to just double check and make sure. So 3 seconds will give the Lions an opportunity to inbound the ball, pass it around maybe once, and get a shot off. And they're going to put 1 second on the clock. 1 second. So the Lions now just have an opportunity to throw it inbound and get the shot off. So Lions offense has to reassemble here as they're trying to get, and it's going to be off the backboard, picked up by Medeiros. Milan to Medeiros. Medeiros drives in, patted away by Tomer. Tomer taking it all the way down the court. Puts it up and in. Count the basket as he is fouled on the way up. And now sent him to the line for a three-point opportunity here. Foul, count the basket. Foul call on number 2. Jalen Day Joseph. So Masih Mohammadi is going to come into the game as Tomer is going to be at the line shooting 1. Let's see if he can finish out the three-point play. And he does. So an amazing sequence there for the Lions as they lead 47-31, a 16-point lead. And Medeiros' shot is up, and it's rebounded and put back in by Austin Dill, and he got fouled on the way up. So foul is going to be called on number 1, Jonah Tomer. So at the free throw line shooting is Austin Dill. He's the 6'5" junior from Spokane, Washington, one of the starters for William Jessup. He attended University High School. So he sinks the first shot, and that's all he gets. Jonah Tomer pushes out to Mohammadi. Mohammadi to Moore, mid-court, and Moore's three is up and in. Moore is getting used to those shots. He's very consistent there. He can live there all day at mid-arc, as that's his second 3 of the game. For a big guy, that is very impressive. We don't see them shooting beyond the arc as much. So that's going to be deflected and last touch by Gentry. And it's going to be a William Jessup ball. 16-point lead here. 50-34, 17-20 remaining in the second period. Milan against Samir, passes it over. Jill in the corner, no good. And Gentry's gonna almost come up with the steal. And there's a whole different big old sequence there. And it's gonna end up being a foul on, I'm not too sure who the foul was called on. It's a 50-34 point game. And it's William Jessup's ball. Lions applying the pressure. Joseph with the ball, passes it to Milan. Milan against Tomir. Working on the right wing. Milan hits the corner to Dill, and Dill hits the three. And the referees are going to gather together to discuss something of importance here. And it's blue ball here. I'm not too sure what happened. Foul seems to be called on number 24, James Moore. As there's a new group of Lions entering the game. So Kieran Hayward, Christian Wilson, number 10, Michael McGee. So foul is called number 32, the big guy Oliver Amajoy. And it's going to be the Lions ball. So 50-37 lead here. Red Soliday, Coach Soliday, a little frustrated with the call, giving the referee a little bit of a piece of his mind. And an offensive foul here against number 3, Massi Mohammadi. So it's William Jessup's ball. Milan working against Tomir. Milan trying to find space in the transition, but Tomir is able to get back. Dill in the corner, wide open, in and out, rebounded by Hayward. Hayward driving in, puts it up, and it's picked up by number 2, Jaden J. Joseph. Milan being double teamed, passes over to Dill. Dill passes it in, and that shot's going to be up and in for Amajoy. So the William Jessup Warriors here slowly closing up the lead. That was once 16 at the beginning of this period. Is now only 11. As that missed shot by McGee is picked up by Milan. Milan pushes it forward and pushes it out and pushes it back as Milan hits the three. And this game is an 8-point game with 15 minutes and 18 seconds remaining. Lead that was once 15 at the beginning of this period is now down to 8 as the Warriors have fought their way back into this game. 15 minutes, 14 seconds remaining on the game clock. An 8-point lead. Wilson with the ball, trying to find space, puts it up and in. So Wilson has been dominant in the key, creating space and finishing strong. So Wilson against Amajoy, and the pass is out. And it's up and in, a three by number 22, Jalen Johnson, the 6'6 sophomore from Fresno, California. Philip Willis, here working against number 1, Isaiah Milan. Passes it in to Wilson. Wilson trying to create space. He works on the right side. He drives the paint, and there's going to be a carrying violation. So a couple of mental errors here. And the score is still a 7-point lead for the Lions. Johnson taking it out. Milan has the ball. And it's going to be thrown out of bounds, and it's going to be the Lions ball, turnover by Milan. The home crowd here booing every time that Milan gets the ball, and it results in a turnover. And Milan seems to be enjoying it as he claps back, or claps along with the fans here. So it's a pretty good crowd here tonight for a Thursday night action in the pit. An offensive foul on number 4, Philip Willis, or number 22 actually. It looked like 22. Actually, it looks like 32. I am not entirely sure. I seen 22, but it could be 32, and that looks like it could be because 32 is the only one that's in the court. There is no 22 on the Lions roster, so Christian Wilson will get that offensive foul. And it's going to be William Jessup's ball here. As it's Jalen Johnson. And pass it over to Milan. And a little bit of problems with the shot clock, it looks like, so they're going to add 27 seconds. They're going to readjust it to 27. Or 28 seconds there. And it's going to be William Jessup's ball again. So a little bit of shot clock problems there. They weren't able to start it on time. And it's going to be a takeout by Johnson. Johnson into Milan. Milan against Willis. And Willis is going to tap it away, but Milan's going to be able to get it back. A double team here, and it's going to be stolen away. Willis comes up with it. Passes it to Hayward. Hayward over to Mohammadi. Mohammadi's three is up and in. Lions 3. And the Lions extend their lead to 10. So Medeiros has this one against Mohammadi. Medeiros, his ball is stolen away by Willis. Willis driving in, and he's going to get contact on the way up against Storyway. And the foul is called on Storyway. Storyway trying to make a case, as it's too late. You can't really take back calls, I guess, so it's a little too late to try to argue your case. So at the free throw line for the Lions is number 4, Philip Willis. Philip Willis is a freshman, a 6'4" freshman from San Diego, California. He's made a big impact on this Lions roster. That's going to hurt. That free throw right there is going to hurt. Free throws are crucial at this point in the game as we're coming down to the final minutes. Willis is currently shooting a 65% tile at the free throw line as he goes 1 for 2. And he's going to get double teamed again. They're going to find the open man as Amajoy slams that one home. McGee doesn't get any contact on the way up. That's wide to the right. Milan with the ball. It's just safe to assume, if you're listening in right now to this broadcast, if you hear the crowd below me get loud, it's most likely that Isaiah Milan has the ball. Not entirely sure of whose ball it is. Yep, it's going to be the Lions' ball. So Gentry's going to find Mohammadi to get it inbound. Hayward driving in. Pass it out to Mohammadi. Mohammadi back to Gentry. Gentry to Hayward, 13 on the shot clock. Hayward pulls it under, but it's a miss. And that one's going to be put up and in by number 22, Jalen Johnson. Willis against Medeiros. Willis, no foul. Seems like there's a little bit of contact there maybe, but a missed shot nonetheless. Story comes away with it and passes it out to Medeiros. Medeiros puts up the 2 fingers, trying to create a play here, or draw up a play. Medeiros over to Milan. The crowd goes loud. Milan drives in. And it looks like it's going to be a timeout by number. So here we go, William Jessup University's ball on their end of the court. Out to Milan. Milan against Willis. Milan looking to the left, looking to the right. His shot is up, and it's going to be missed, but rebounded by Amajoy, but Gentry's going to come up with the ball. So Mohammadi out to Hayward. Hayward driving in against Storyway. That's going to be patted away by Amajoy, but the referee's going to say that's a foul on number 32, Amajoy. So it's going to be on the ground here, I believe. And it's going to be the Lions' ball. Willis trying to get it inbound. Gets it to Gentry. Gentry to Moore. Moore to Hayward. Hayward to Gentry. Gentry drives in, puts it up, and Moore with the rebound, and he puts it up. Gentry tries to get the rebound, but no foul as he falls to the ground. It's going to be picked up. Milan driving in, and he's going to put it up and in. He's going to put it up and in. A 56-51 lead for the Lions, up by 5. 10:30 remaining. Willis to Moore. Moore is comfortable shooting from this distance, but he passes it over to Mohammadi. Mohammadi to Gentry. Gentry to Moore, working against in the middle. Amajoy. He puts it up, rebounded by Medeiros. Medeiros drives all the way in and deflected by Gentry. Gentry comes up with the block. Hayward comes up with the ball. Hayward sends it over, and it's going to be an offensive foul against number 2, Karen Hayward. So that was a huge offensive foul right there, because Masih Mohammadi was wide open in the corner, and that's exactly where Karen Hayward was sending it. So entering the game for the Lions is number 1, Jonah Tamir. Entering the game for William Jessup is number 20, Sam Howen. So Milan has the ball, as you can tell by the crowd's reaction. Tomer working on defense. And Moore's going to come up with the steal. Tamir driving down the court to Mohammadi. Mohammadi out to Gentry for the 3. And Moore's going to come up with the rebound. He's going to drive into the paint. He's going to get fouled on the way up. And it looks like a technical foul has been issued, actually. So the referees gathered together to talk about it. So it's been a couple of times that the refs have had to talk about this. So foul is called on number 22, Jalen Johnson. And then a technical foul to number 24. So I guess James Moore got a little too excited there on that shot. So this is going to give them an opportunity to really pull it within really close here. So William Jessup will have the ball. Free throw shooter, Luis Medeiros. He'll shoot 2, and then they'll have possession. And the Lions are up by 5. So the first one is good. And entering the game for William Jessup is number 14, Austin Dill. So they make both shots, so the score is 56-53. Now, James Moore will be shooting it, as he was fouled there on the way up. So James Moore, number 24 of the Lions. His first one is in. Moore has a free throw percentage of 65%. As number 32, Oliver Amajoy, enters the game for William Jessup. So this game's going to come down to the wire, folks. 9:35 remaining, 57-53 in favor of the Lions, 4-point lead. James Moore, his second free throw is in and out, picked up by Amajoy. Amajoy trying to find some space. And a wide open Storyway, and that three is off the rim and in the hands of James Moore. And a clean swipe, or a swipe by Medeiros, not clean because it's a foul. Medeiros came down hard with that right hand. And that was send James Moore again to the line. And number 24, James Moore here at the free throw line once again for the Lions, and he sinks the second one. Or he sinks the first one, actually. Now he's going to shoot his second one here. And his second free throw is up and in, so he's 3 for 4 in free throws. Milan has the ball, you can tell, because of the crowd. Tomer creating havoc. And that rebound by Gentry. A traveling violation will give William Jessup back the ball. So a great effort there by Gentry, but he traveled on the way down. That's up. Amajoy passes out to Milan. Back to Amajoy, and it's blocked by James Moore, but James Moore makes contact with the hand on the way up, so it's going to be, oh, actually the foul is called on Gentry. So that was send Amajoy, the senior from Rancho Cucamonga, California, to the free throw line. Amajoy on the season is shooting 84% at the free throw line as he misses the first one. Checking in the game is number 2, Jaden Joseph. And he makes the second one. So 1 for 2 on that trip to the line for Amajoy. As I feel like the lead for the Lions haven't changed much. It's been either 4 or 5 as James Moore works his way in the paint, puts it up and in, and gets fouled on the way up. It's just a feeling in the air that this game's going to come down to the wire. Either way, you have it. But James Moore is going to try to finish up a 3-point opportunity here. Who's been stellar at the free throw line so far this evening. And he's going to miss that one. But he extends the lead to 7. And I'm not too sure what that was. It looked like a foul on number 1, Jonah Tomer. So that will send number 4, Luis Medeiros, to the line. Medeiros is shooting 82% at the free throw line this season. And his first shot is in. So we're in the single bonus, so it's 1 and 1. So he'll get another shot here. And Medeiros sinks the second one. Medeiros, who is 4 for 4 at the free throw line so this evening, able to close up the lead once again to 5. Moore against Amajoy. Moore trying to create space. He puts it up and it's off the rim. And it's going to be out of bounds, it looks like. And it's going to be William Jessup's ball. So Michael McGee's going to make his way off the bench and check into the game for our freshman Philip Willis. Milan has the ball, steps up the line, shoots it, makes a 3. As he looks to the section of the crowd that's been booing him all evening long here in the second period. And it's a 2-point game. James Moore trying to create space, sends it out to Tomer. Tomer against Medeiros, back to Moore. Moore puts it up and in. So a great sequence there, way to create space and find the open man in the lane. Milan against Tomer, trying to switch off in transition. Unable to, as Tomer sticks to his man. Johnson's shot is a bit strong. And Milan still remains with the ball. He drives to the paint, puts it up with the left hand. Milan trying to silence the crowd here this evening, as the Lions only lead by 2 here with 6:48 remaining in the second period. Passes it over to Moore, and Moore is unable to finish. So Medeiros comes up with the rebound, an opportunity to tie it up here. Passes it over to Milan. Milan against Tomer. Setting up the screen with Amajoy, but Tomer is able to stick it out. It's going to be out of bounds off the chest of Milan, and it's going to be a Lions ball. So Aziz Sack checks back into the game here. And Christian Wilson comes off the bench ready to check in. And Tomir's going to take it down court for the Lions. So Lions lead by 2 here, trying to extend the lead. McGee out to Gentry. Gentry works in and puts it up and in. Just a little floater with ease. Milan out to Jessup. Jessup back to Medeiros. Medeiros against Mohammadi, back out to Jessup, wide open 3. It's up and in. So this game is a 1-point game, 65-64, 1-point lead for the Lions. Tomir. Mike McGee sets up the screen. Tomir throws it up. He gets contact on the way up. He's going to be shooting 2. Foul is going to be called on number 2. Jaden Jessup. So that sends Jonathan Mir to the line for the Lions. Tomir is 1 for 1 at the stripe tonight. He sinks his first shot. Checking in the game for the Lions is number 32, Christian Wilson, for number 3, Massi Mohammadi. And unable to finish, but Sek comes up with the rebound, unable to finish though. A wide open Jessup, and he hits the 3. And they take the lead for the first time in the game, 67-66. Lead for William Jessup, and it's a timeout. Lions inbound. Gentry passes it into Tomir. Tomir's going to take it against Milan. Into Sek. Sek trying to get contact with the ball. It's going to be a jump ball possession, and it's going to remain a Lions arrow possession. So Lions ball still. So Tomir trying to find the open man. Passes it to Gentry, who's wide open. He puts it up and in. Underneath the basket. The Lions regain the lead, 68-67 for the time being. Milan against Tomir. Passes it out to Storyway. Storyway to Medeiros. Medeiros back to Milan. Milan to Storyway, and Storyway puts it up and in. And Coach Lance Vaughn Vogt almost swore that was contact. As Tomir works to the outside of Gentry. Gentry works his way in at the baseline, puts it up and in. So a back and forth game it's going to be for the last 4 minutes here as the Lions hold a 70-69 lead. Remember the last time that William Jessup was in the pit, William Jessup hit a buzzer beater to force overtime. Or William Jessup won in overtime in the pit after hitting a buzzer beater to force it. So it might be a little bit of deja vu here. But we'll see as we get further down the stretch. Number 14, Austin Dillon. 22, Jalen Johnson enters the game for William Jessup. Tomir, Wilson, Gentry, Moore, and Willis out there for the Lions. Gentry drives inside, no contact. Looks like there might have been contact on the way up, but nothing is called. It's going to go the other direction. And Medeiros' shot is off, and it's picked up by Moore. Moore's going to push it out to Willis. Back to Gentry. Gentry driving in, no foul, no contact, and a missed shot probably a little contact with the ball as it's going to go the other direction. Medeiros' three is up and in. Medeiros trying to put the dagger in the Lions crowd, at least. Tamir into James Moore. Moore back out to Tamir. Tamir's shot is up and it's going to be rebounded by Medeiros. So Lions trail by 2. And that shot's up and good by number 14, Austin Dill. So 4-point lead here for William Jessup. And that's going to be contact made by William Jessup, so it's going to remain Lions ball. Massey Mohammadi checking back into the game for Christian Wilson. Gets it into Moore. Moore against Amajoy. Moore trying to push it in, and he puts it up and in. Milan drives in, and he puts it up and in. Count the basket. So foul's called on number 12, Isaiah Gentry. Milan, who is a local here, he's from San Diego, California. He had a transfer from San Diego Christian. He's been responding to this crowd, and the crowd is pretty much silent at this point right now. So it's a 4-point lead for William Jessup. In a 5-point lead, he extends it. So Tamir working against Milan. Out to Gentry. Gentry back to Tamir. Tamir works his way in, draws contact, puts it up. And it's going to be a foul against Milan. And that's going to give Tamir 2 shots at the free throw line here. Tamir has been fantastic at the free throw line tonight so far. So that's probably not the right guy you want to send to the line. But we'll see if Tamir's able to complete it. And the first one is in and out as Christian Wilson checks back into the game for the big man, James Moore. So 1 minute, 58 seconds remaining on the clock. A 5-point lead for William Jessup. Could become 4 right here with this shot, and it is. Good. Tamiris doing a great job here guarding Milan. And a foul called against Philip Willis. So that we're here in the double bonus, I believe, so it's going to send him to the line. Number 22, Jalen Johnson. I don't think he's been at the line too much tonight. Jalen Johnson. Yeah, this is his first free throw, pair of free throws coming up right now. And he's going to sink the first one. Johnson is shooting a 58% at the free throw line, so not the best free throw shooter on the team. And it's up and in. So he goes 2 for 2. As Willis down by 6. Tries to get that in. It's going to be out of bounds in William Jessup's ball here. And it's going to be a timeout, Lions timeout. So Lions down here by 6. If this was the sport of soccer, I would say that this game is in the books. If this game was football, I would question it. But since this is basketball, anything can happen in these final minute and 30 seconds. It takes 2 great defensive stops here and a couple 3-pointers, and that does not help. So number 14, Hill puts it up. Or Dill, correction. As the Lions are frantically looking for Isaiah Gentry, whose shot is off, and it's going to be William Jessup's ball. So Gentry tries to help the cause by putting up a three, but it's going to be out of bounds. So a minute and 10 seconds here. Never been good at math, 8-point lead. Jump ball possession. So it's going to be a timeout instead of a jump ball possession. So it's going to work out better. So here we go, William Jessup's ball. 1:06 remaining, an 81-73 lead. The Lions led the whole game until just a couple minutes ago. The Lions find themselves in trouble here. So Wilson's going to be quick to get the foul. So Amajoy is going to be at the free throw line. Amajoy, his first free throw up, on its way, and it's in. So he extends the lead to 9. Masih Mohammadi entering the game, one of the three-point shooters for the Lions. Hoping that a couple of three-pointers here will put the Lions back in the game. So the second free throw here. And that's going to be a missed shot. Phillips is going to come up with the rebound. Passes it to Mohammadi, and it's going to be a foul by Milan. Foul call on number 10, Jalen Clark, it looks like. Well, actually, I think it was number 1, Isaiah Milan. At the free throw line for the Lions, number 3, Masih Mohammadi, the sophomore from San Carlos, California, that transferred from Skyland College. He sinks the first shot. Now, do you miss the second shot on purpose so your team can get the ball back and maybe hit a three-pointer? Well, he does miss it, but they're unable to get the rebound. That would have been smart there. And quickly to foul. So, strategic-wise, William Jessup wants to get the ball in their best free throw shooter's hands on the inbound pass. In theory, the Lions want to try to score as quickly as possible and foul as quickly as possible, as there's still hope in this Lions team with 57.3 seconds, down by 8. As Medeiros sinks his first shot, it's going to be 9, and it's looking improbable now. If I'm honest with you, it's looking improbable. You know, but Jesus can work miracles. So it's going to be a 10-point lead as number 15, Terrence Storyway, checks into the game for William Jessup. So they really want to get the ball in and try to shoot a three-pointer early on, and they're going to try to foul. Or actually, Mohammadi is going to pull up to the line, and he's going to shoot the three, and it's going to be off the mark. And that's going to be it, guys. That's going to be the end of the game, as Storyway is going to travel all the way down court. And what seemed to be just a friendly foul turned into a tackle. This ain't football now. A 10-point lead with 45.3 seconds. You never know what could happen. This Lions team seems to still have hope. But a fragrant foul. That was a fragrant foul on number 10, so I believe it will be their possession as well. So Jaden Clark, or number 10 for the Lions, Michael McGee, At the free throw line, number 15, Terrence Storyway. So the lead is now 12 with 45.3 seconds. The Lions are just trying to put a Band-Aid on the wound now. Hoping to score as much as they can, but it's going to remain in possession of William Jessup. And Milan throws that one into Abajoy. And they're going to foul Abajoy. So I don't know what the point is here of fouling, but the Lions are down by 12. And we got 42.7 seconds. 12 points, that's 4 made three-pointers in a row. The Lions are not fire hot tonight from beyond the arc. The Lions are shooting 6 from 18, 33.3% from beyond the arc. So that tells you a story of what's going on here. Abajoy. It's 2 for 4 at the free throw line. He misses the first one. And he's going to miss the second one and rebounded by the Lions. So the Lions are going to quickly move down court, try to get a 3 up. And that 3 is in by McGee and quickly get fouled. So this is probably going to be the nature of the game for the next 20 minutes or so, depending on how long this could last. And I don't know if it's helping the cause, but the Lions are not going to die quite yet. So Medeiros is at the line, shooting 2, one of their better free throw shooters. And he sinks the first one. And I'm really bad at math, but there's a timeout for the Lions here. I'm not a basketball expert, but the Lions still have hope. As Medeiros is at the line. He sinks the second one. So Lions looking for another quick 3 here as they get the ball into Willis. Willis passes it over to Mohammadi to Willis. Gentry from distance, and that one's good. So they're going to try to foul quickly. And they're going to foul Storyway. So it's an 8-point game here, 24.4 seconds left on the clock. And it seems like both Coach Lance Von Vogt and Jalen Johnson were surprised on that three-pointer. Johnson says that I had my hands in his face and he still made it over me. So I don't know what to do, Coach. But there you go, a free throw made by Storyway. Another one here as the Lions will probably try to shoot another three-pointer. And that one's going to be missed and picked up by the Lions. Gentry's going to pull up, and the 3 is on its way out the backboard, picked up by McGee. No foul, no contact, and that's going to be most likely the game, folks, here. As the Lions are down by 9, 15.5 seconds. They needed 3 threes. They could have potentially evened it up, but they were unable to do so. So that will send Milan to the line. And my question is, when will it be the Lions' time? When will it be the Lions' time? So number 2 enters the game, Jaden DeJoseph for William Jessup. And that three is on its way, and it's good by Willis. So the Lions not wasting any time, and a foul instantly by the Lions. By number 4, Philip Willis. Thinking about football, San Francisco 49ers in the NFC Championship game. The NFC Championship game this Sunday, as they take on the Green Bay Packers. As Milan is at the line for William Jessup. And it's going to be, and with another free throw, it's another 10-point lead. So checking in the game is number 14, Austin Dill. And Philip Willis' shot is off the way. And a jump ball possession will give it over to William Jessup. So I guess this is the only way to finish when you're down by 10, is to foul the living daylights out of your opponent and hoping that a miracle happens. With 2.1 seconds, this game is pretty much in the books. I hate to count out the Lions, but they're down by 10. Vanguard Lions are going to move back to 10-8 overall, and in GSAC they're going to move back to 3-3. William